Growing up, I was always the snitch of the family. My brother Jake was untouchable. Star quarterback, full ride to Alabama, the whole town's golden boy. Meanwhile, I was just his loser little brother who didn't understand how the world worked. That's what my parents told me every time Jake did something messed up, like when he threw my Xbox down the stairs, or gave me a black eye by accident during practice. Stop being sensitive, you're gonna ruin his career. But last week, I walked in on something I couldn't ignore. I came home early from school with a migraine and heard screaming from Jake's room. His girlfriend Emma was sobbing, begging him to stop. I cracked the door open and saw Jake had his girlfriend Emma pinned against his bedroom wall, his hand around her throat, but not in the good way. She was crying, begging him to let go. Without thinking, I recorded it on my phone and called 911. Jake was arrested that night, released on bail by morning. The next morning, I woke up to the sound of my entire family throwing all of my belongings into bin bags. "You've destroyed this family!" my mom screamed. "Do you know what you've done to his future? To our future!" My dad just stood there cold as ice. "You have 1 hour to get out. You are no longer our son." I don't know why I tried to reason with them, but I did. This isn't Jake's first time hurting Emma. She's a gold digger, my mom hissed, and you helped her ruin him. So there I was, sitting outside with my garbage bags of stuff with nowhere to go when I got a call. It was Rebecca, Emma's older sister. Turns out, she had heard about the police report and wanted to know how much information I had, but I was crying too hard to speak, and I guess she figured I got kicked out because she told me to just send her my location pin. 20 minutes later, she arrived in her hit-up Toyota Corolla. The drive was silent until we got to her apartment. The second we walked in the door, Rebecca broke down, like completely lost it. She sat on the sofa and hugged her pillow with tears streaming down her face. I'm sorry, she repeated almost 100 times. Emma never told me how bad it was. I should have known. I should have protected her. I sat there, still clutching my garbage bags, not knowing what to say. Here I was, homeless at 17, and I was watching a grown woman fall apart over her sister. That's when her phone rang. Rebecca put it on speaker. It was Emma. "Becca, he won't stop texting me." Emma's voice was shaking. "He says if I don't drop the charges, he's going to release our videos. The private ones." Rebecca's face went white. "He's what?" "He's already sent me 15 messages. His parents must have given him his phone back. He says," Emma's voice cracked, "he says he knows where you live. He knows I'm probably there." My blood ran cold. Rebecca looked at me, then back at her phone. "Emma, listen to me. OP recorded him attacking you. We have proof." There was silence on the other end. Then Emma whispered, "OP has a video?" "Yeah," I finally spoke up. "The whole thing. Him choking you. You begging him to stop. Everything." Rebecca stood up, pacing her tiny apartment. "The lawyer always said he needed someone from inside one of these families. Someone who could prove the parents knew." She stopped and stared at me. "OP, what else do you know? About Jake? About what your parents have covered up?" I thought about all the times things got swept under the rug. The parties where girls left crying. The checks my mom wrote that she thought I didn't see. The hushed phone calls with lawyers. "Everything," I said. "I know everything." Rebecca pulled out her laptop. "Then we're going to bury them. All of them." I smiled. Rebecca's fingers flew across the keyboard while Emma stayed on speaker, her breathing shaky through the phone. I pulled out my own phone, scrolling through the video I'd taken. Jake's face was clear, his hand wrapped around Emma's throat, her desperate pleas audible. The timestamp showed 2:47 p.m., just 3 days ago. "Emma, can you screenshot all his messages?" Rebecca asked, opening a new folder on her laptop labeled Evidence. "Don't delete anything. We need everything documented." I watched Rebecca work, creating subfolders, organizing files. She moved with purpose now, the crying done. Emma sent screenshot after screenshot, each one making Rebecca's jaw clench tighter. Jake's messages escalated from fake apologies to threats about the videos, then to promises that his parents would handle this. "OP, send me that video," Rebecca said. "And anything else you have. Old texts, photos, anything showing Jake's behavior or your parents covering for him." I started with the video, watching the upload bar creep across the screen. Then I remembered the photos I'd taken of checks my mom wrote. 3 different times I'd seen her in the kitchen, checkbook out, whispering on the phone about making problems go away. I'd snapped pictures, not knowing why, just feeling.
Scan the QR code to download TikTok. The subsequent story endings are explosive and full of hidden surprises waiting for you. You can also get rewards by creating a new account.